The latest drop in the Twitter files reveals some blatant dishonesty from high-ranking U.S. officials pushing the Russiagate narrative. So back when talk of Russian bots and trolls was all the buzz in American mainstream media, an organization called Hamilton 68 found its way into the headlines, tracking accounts they said were Russian fake accounts.
Russian bots went to work, seizing the opportunity to spread inflammatory messages on social media.
Russian election interference traces back to a so-called bot factory in St. Petersburg.
Except now we find out they weren't Russians at all. This is what Matt Taibbi reports after going through the Twitter emails released to him by Elon Musk.
There was an organization called Hamilton 68. Their secret sauce was a list of 600 accounts they said were linked to Russian influence. Well, in the Twitter files, we found the list. It's full of real Americans, and what they basically did is a fraud.
Hamilton 68 wasn't just some random internet blog. It was a project of the Alliance for Securing Democracy. On its board of advisors were many prominent people, including John Podesta, who served as President Obama's lawyer and the chair of Hillary Clinton's campaign, Mike McFown, who served as the U.S. ambassador to Russia and on Obama's National Security Council prior to his ambassadorial position, was also on the ASD board, promoting the Hamilton 68 claim.
The explosion of violent, profane tweets from Russian trolls, as well as harsh reactions from some Russian government officials in my feed today are striking and new. A sign that Putin and his cronies are nervous? Your thoughts?
Here's John Podesta hacking the Hamilton 68 narrative, using it to try and delegitimize Trump's presidency.
The bottom line is Russia did interfere in our election. There were indictments forthcoming. They did try to help Donald Trump get elected president.
The Hamilton 68 claims were all over mainstream media. So many outlets repeated the allegations about Russia being responsible for right-wing voices on Twitter. But we now know this was not true, and there was no evidence to base it on. We have requested all the mainstream media outlets to comment on this. Since Twitter and other outlets have been known to label stories misleading or suppress certain news items like Hunter Biden's laptop, we wondered if now they would take action against the many places where the Hamilton 68 project was reported as accurate. No response to us yet from the mainstream press. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.